What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I got a new video for y'all. So today's video, man, we're finally going back to Little River. It's fucking hot today, man. It's probably about 80 degrees right now, but it is supposed to cool off pretty quick during the night, but it's probably going to be in the 60s for most of the night. Like probably after like 8 o'clock it'll probably be in the 60s, and then by the time we leave it'll probably be low 60s. So hopefully we can end up running some okay times. Like I said, I'm probably not going to share the times, but we're just going to make some passes. I can't do any logs because my harness for the wideband is messed up. When I was doing something, I accidentally messed up the connector, and like the little wire came out of the actual connector, and I guess the terminal ends that I used aren't the right ones, because it's not reading on my tablet. It's not actually recording. So something's messed up with that. So I ordered a new harness, waiting on that to come in. I think it's supposed to be on Monday, but so I'm not gonna be able to log any passes tonight. The car is still on a tune that is for cold air, and it's pretty warm, so the car's probably gonna be running kind of rich, but it is what it is. Better rich than lean. And you know, I can't log the car, so I don't really want to tell Ryan that, hey, it's hotter, but I don't have a wideband right now, so can you just send me something with less fuel? I don't want to do that. I'd rather it be rich than lean. So well, anyways, we're about to head to Little River here in a second. I just got to load the car in the trailer, and then after that I'm gonna head out. But gonna be making passes today. Tomorrow we got tomorrow there's gonna be a pretty big roll race meet that we're gonna be going to, and I think some people from Houston are coming. And I'm not sure if anybody else is coming from out of town, but it's going to be a pretty good sized meet, I think, and should be an overall good night. I got a run locked in with the BMW M3, so it's a F80, no, F80 M3, I believe. Sorry, it's been a while since I had the Beamer, so I'm not super familiar on them anymore, but running the BMW M3, I don't know exactly what year it is, but it's probably around like an 2018, 2017, something like that. Possibly a little newer. I just know it's not the newest generation. But basically, I think it's pretty much, for the most part, full bolt-ons on E85. That's going to be a pretty good run. Excited for that one, doing that from a roll. Probably going to do a 40, 50, and a 60, or see whatever he wants to do. That doesn't really matter to me. But so got that run locked, but also going to try to run any new cars that are, coming, that I haven't ran before. I know there's a 10-speed that's, I think, from this area, that's bolt-ons, but really gutted. And so, maybe if he's down to run, maybe try to get a run with him. And, I don't know what all is coming from Houston, but, I would probably run any of the Houston cars if it would be a reasonable race. So we'll just see. I want to try to run new cars, so y'all be ready for that. But that's probably going to be in the next video. I'm not going to put these two together, so today's just going to be in the track. But anyways, let me load up this car, and then I will tune in once we get to the track. right, guys, so it's the next day. Let's go over the track real quick. Real quick, as far as the track goes, I made 4 passes total, I believe. I only hooked on one of those 4 passes. So on the third pass, it was the second pass that I had racing my mom. So the one where the GoPro was angled straight to the side, that was the only pass I hooked on, and that pass was actually a decent pass. Gave us good data, or I don't want to say good data because we didn't log the car since the harness is messed up for the wideband, but gave us a good idea on where the car is at and what we can expect in cold weather. So got one solid pass in, so you know that alone made it worth the trip. And the first one spun really bad, had to completely let out, get back in it. It shifted really weird since it was in drive and all that. Second one, had to pedal it, but I pedaled it decent, but not amazing, but I pedaled it decent, so stayed in it. And then the third one was obviously the very good pass, or the best pass of the night, where I dead hooked. And the fourth pass, had to pedal again, but that fourth one, I pedaled it really good on that fourth one. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not trying to like hype myself up or nothing, but I pedaled it really fucking good on that fourth one. And overall, still had a decent pass considering I had to completely let out and get back in it. So track was overall decent. Like I said, only had that one good pass, but it was worth the trip. And I know at the beginning of this video, I know I said that I wasn't gonna put the roll racing with this video, but I didn't really record anything at the track, so I am gonna actually put both of these together. So tonight we're going roll racing. I'm waiting on some Houston people to show up. So they're gonna show up here because where I stay is on the way to where the meet is. So they're gonna show up here and they're gonna swap their wheels. And then once they swap their wheels, they're gonna leave their stuff here, and then we're gonna go get some rolls in tonight, and then come back. They can swap their wheels back and head back to Houston. So should be an exciting night, man. There should be a lot of cars out tonight. Should be a lot of cars, hopefully. So we should get a good amount of runs in. Hopefully we can get some runs in with these Houston cars. I'm not sure exactly what they're bringing, but I know they're bringing an M4. I know they're bringing a Mustang that I think maybe has cams, not sure. And I think they're bringing some other stuff, but I don't know exactly what they're bringing, honestly. But regardless, you know, hopefully we just get a lot of runs in and hopefully have a safe night, man. That's the biggest thing, having a safe night. So hopefully we can go out and get runs in, be safe, and everybody can make it home safely. So anyways, I'm just waiting on the Houston guys to get here. And then once they get here, we're going to head to the gas station, get a little bit of E85, and then head to the meet spot. So I'll just tune in probably once we get to the actual meet itself. All right, so we just pulled up to the meet. Me and 50 Trucker. Y'all go look him up on Instagram if y'all don't know him. He's from Houston, so we're probably going to get a run tonight. Probably going to get gapped by him. But, so we just showed up to the meet, man. There's quite a bit of cars here, honestly. Not sure what all is here and like power ranges and stuff, but see how it goes, see how many runs we can get in, and run pretty much whoever we get next to. Alright, so we're gonna be running this built motor pro-charged 4-chain Camaro. Gonna be running that M4 right there. Got my car, gonna be probably running the CJ NA Mustang from Houston. And I'm not sure what other car. I think there's a couple other cars. There's another M4 actually that's supposed to come out there with us. So it's gonna be a good little group. And I think my mom's gonna go out too in the C6. guys, so real quick, let's just go over the night real quick. So I am actually gonna end up posting my time, so I'm gonna post that. Actually, I'm gonna post that right now. So like I said, Friday night we only got one clean pass in, and originally I wasn't gonna show the times, but I already posted the times on Facebook, so I'll go ahead and show y'all those, and I'll post a slip right here. Alright, so now that y'all saw the times, got our 9-second pass in bad weather, man, so I was pretty hyped about that. I knew it was coming. It was just a matter of, getting a clean pass in. So I was glad we finally got that out of the way. It makes me excited for good weather, because now in good weather, we should probably go 980s, maybe even 970s on C85, which is honestly pretty fucking crazy. So track was pretty good, and then Saturday night went out and did some rolls, man. So let's go over the rolls real quick. So originally I was supposed to run this BMW M3, and I didn't actually get to end up running him because he ended up breaking his car the Friday night, I believe. He ended up breaking his car, so I didn't get to run him. And I did end up running a BMW M4 that was just E85 and downpipes. So nothing much done to that M4, but I did my research on those things. Those things honestly make pretty good power. So that car is probably making in the 550 to 570, maybe 580 wheel horsepower range. So that's a lot more than what I'm making. He is full weight, does have a passenger, and then obviously I'm pretty gutted. But there is a big power difference. So big weight difference, but also a big power difference. So that was pretty interesting to see how that run went. I honestly did take off a little late on that. Yes, I was the one counting it down, so y'all probably wonder, how do you even take off late when you're the one counting it down? Basically, when I started the count, he wasn't looking, so I thought he didn't see me say 1. So I basically went off on 4, but he did actually go on 3. So I guess maybe he did see it out of the corner of his eye or something. I don't know. But I did take off late, but I did manage to make up that distance. He jumped out at least a full car, and I managed to make up that distance, and we stayed in it till, like, I got my coworker over here making fun of me because I'm at work right now. But I did manage to make up that distance, so I was pretty happy with that. If we would have left at the exact same time, I think I probably could have put half a car, maybe a full car on him, and then just held it there, because up top I think we're pretty even. But that was a very, very good run. And then we also ran the cammed Gen 3 Mustang. So that's my first time running a cammed Gen 3. Very similar weight reduction to me. Very similar. I am a little lighter than him, but very similar weight reduction. He's very gutted. I'm very gutted. And, both bolt-on cars, I'm a bolt-on car. He has cams. So that was very interesting to see how that run went. Honestly, I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it was. I knew he was going to have me covered up top, but I thought he was going to get the shit out of me, honestly. But I got out on him pretty good. And then up top, he just, walks his way back. And overall, I was very, very happy with that. When we let off, we were probably about even. Maybe he had a bumper on me or so when I let off. But at 140, I still had a little bit on him. And then by 150, he was either even or maybe slightly edged me out, but regardless, he was coming up top. So that was a very, very interesting run. I was glad we got that run in. That car traps 137 miles an hour, so I don't trap near that. I trap 133. So that was very interesting to see how that went. He's done 6.5 on a draggy, and my fastest 60 to 130 that has been valid has been a 7.0. So I was very happy with that. And honestly, I'm not even a 133 trap car, or at least I wasn't on Pump E, because normally I run C85 at the track. And for rolls, I always do Pump E85 because the C85 burns really quick, and that shit is not cheap. So I don't like running through that fuel really quick. But overall, though, man, very good weekend. Very, very good weekend. Houston guys came down, and so hopefully, they had a good night. I don't think they really got a lot of runs in either, but hopefully the runs that they did get in were quality runs, and everybody made it back safe. So that was an overall plus. And overall had a good time, man. Met good people. So hung out with, or I don't want to say necessarily hung out, but met up with the people from Houston and whatnot, and got to meet some people that I've known about, but haven't actually met. So overall, it was just a really good weekend. But anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I posted my times again, so now y'all kind of have a better idea on where the car's at. And so yeah, there y'all have it. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, guys. If y'all did, give it a thumbs up. New to the channel, please subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.